Good evening, everybody, from East Longmeadow High School in East Longmeadow, Massachusetts. My name is Josh Weiss. I'm going to be doing a little play-by-play tonight as the Spartans take on the Minnechaug Falcons. Last time they played in Minnechaug, Falcons won, and so this will be a challenge for the Spartans. Hopefully, I think they had a little bit of struggles in that game, and hopefully tonight they'll play a bit better, and this will be a good game. So stay tuned, tuck in, and let's get started. The Spartans are in their home whites, Minnechaug in their Kelly greens. Tap goes to Allie Thompson, over to Grace Moore, into Grace Moltenbray, who cuts through, over to Kenna Moreno for a three. It's a little bit short, comes up short. Spartans getting back on D. Minnechaug coming down hard, but long pass and out of reach for number 12, Watozik. And Allie Thompson's going to inbound the ball. We got a press from the Falcons. So Moreno into Thompson. Thompson to Emma Goslin. Emma brings it across midcourt over to Kenna Moreno. He's looking for a teammate. Makes a pass to Allie Thompson. Surveying the field there. Over to Emma Goslin. Spartans swinging the ball well underneath Allie Thompson. And looks like Emma Goslin's foot was just on the line there. So good ball movement by the Spartans, but no shot there. So Falcons bring the ball in. Tozik comes up. Oh, Allie Thompson with the interception. Up in the layup. A nice layup and in from Thompson. Very nice play there. Good anticipation. So number 11 for the Falcons is Holden, who's bringing the ball up. Oh, good defense there by Grace Moltenbray. Kicked back out. Number 15 in the corner for the Falcons, in and out on the three. Good rebound by Grace Moore to Allie Thompson, who brings the ball up. Again, surveying to see what she's got on defense. Ball over to Grace Moltenbray. Over to Goslin. Moltenbray cuts through. Thompson on the top into Kenna Moreno. And Watozik makes the steal. Looks down court to number 24 for a three that's going to be off. Allie Thompson with the rebound. Back to Moore, back to Thompson. And the Spartans are bringing it up here. Thompson again surveying over to Grace Moore at the top of the key. Swings it across to Kenna Moreno to Thompson, who thinks about it, but then pulls the trigger. And her jumper's a little bit long there. Rebound there by Janoit. So number 11 for the Falcons comes through, swings the ball around. Good block. But looks like they call a foul on Emma Goslin on the arm for two shots. So my handy cheat sheet does not have a number 15 on it, so we're going to wish her luck, but she's going to remain anonymous for the rest of the game. So to make the first one, it's 2-1. Spartans, 6 minutes left. And she makes the second one. So Moltenbray on the inbound to Allie Thompson. Thompson, little stutter step there to Moltenbray. Moltenbray brings across the front court, getting a good bit of pressure. She swings the ball over to Moreno in the corner. Moreno out to Thompson. Thought about getting it to Moore inside, but held back. Ball's deflected away. Jeanette with the steal into the corner to number 24, Afkarak. Ball was stolen there initially. Good block by Grace Moore. Moltenbray tries to get it to Kenna Moreno. Over to Goslin to Thompson for another lay-in. Good ball movement by the Spartans. Good look by Goslin there to Emma Thompson. Holden has the ball for the Falcons. Number 15 drives to the basket, kicks it out to number 24. Janot picks it up over to Holden, over to Wysowski. Of Karsick into Jeanette. Off the, a little off. Allie Thompson got the rebound, but got it stolen away, and a foul on Allie Thompson after that. We got 2 subs here. Number 13, Jayla Combs is coming in, and number 34, Kaylin O'Brien. And for the Spartans, staying the same. So Combs inbounding the ball underneath the Spartans basket. Moreno just missed it, and passed through from number 12, Witosik, and a little fast through the zone there. And we've got a timeout from the Falcons. So 4:42 left in the first quarter. It's 4-2 Spartans. So far a good start for the Spartans. I think this is exactly the kind of thing that they want. Staying close in the first quarter is always a bonus, especially against a solid team like the Falcons. And clearly they're, I think, playing a lot better than they did the first time around. So that's what you're looking for. We do have 2 fouls on the Spartans so far and nothing for the Falcons. So we'll have to keep an eye on that. Don't want to get into the penalty too much, but we are coming back from the timeout here. And the referees are not so gently nudging them to get moving. So it will be the Spartans' ball underneath their own basket. And so far, they've been able to break the press quite handily from the Falcons. And so we'll see if they can keep that up. So Thompson inbounds to Molten Bray, and the Falcons kind of pull back on any press there. Thompson with the ball at half court, looking around, surveying the field, comes left, then goes right, over to Moreno. Moreno again looks. She sees Gosselin, but passes on that over to Molten Bray. Number 15's up on her. Molten Bray makes a little move in. Tried to get it to Grace Moore, picked off by number 15. Over to Witosik, number 12. Good play there by Emma Gosselin to interrupt the pass intended for Combs. So Falcons are inbounding the ball. 4:12 left in the first quarter. We got somebody tying their shoe to slow it down just a wee bit. All right, so Witosik over to number 15, who swings it. Moreno right up on number 15 with some press. It looks like the Spartans are playing a 1-2-2. There's a 3-pointer from the corner. Oh, I guess her foot was on the line. So that was of Karsik with the 2-pointer. Pick there by Grace Moore. Allie Thompson swinging it around, looking for someone to pass it to. Spartans are moving. Grace Moore's got the ball in the corner from Moreno. Moreno sets a bit of a pick. Grace Moore goes in, and it's like she's pushed out of bounds, and there's a foul on number 24 for the Falcons, Karsik. So Thompson inbounds the ball under the Falcons basket, surveying the scene, trying to find somebody who's open. She finds Gosselin. It's a nice catch. Looks around, gets it out to Moreno. 32 seconds on the shot clock. Thompson into Gosselin with a fake, and she travels. I think she wanted to go up with that, but then thought better of it and just took an extra step. It happens. All right, so Combs inbounds the ball to O'Brien and back to Combs. A little pressure from the Spartans, not a full-on press, but Moreno lets her go, and they slide back into this 1-2-2. Flash from O'Brien across the middle. Slide it back out up top. Into the paint. Move by O'Brien. Up and in, and fouled by Grace Moore. Nice up and under there move by O'Brien. So Jill Stevens is coming in for Grace Molten Bray. 6'4". Falcons with 3:04 left in the first. It's the third foul on the Spartans. So they can box out here. O'Brien is ready. Looks like it's going to... Oh, got some nice roll there. Good touch. So into Grace Moore from Thompson. Thompson back to Thompson. He brings the ball up. Swings it to Moore. Moore to Moreno. Moreno with a fake. Back to Moore. Moore for 3, and it's good. Nailed it. All right, Wykosik over to Combs. Spartans are putting on a press. O'Brien makes a fake and gets past. Beats the double team. They swing it into the corner for another jumper. It's short. Rebound by Jill Stevens, who gets hit from behind, and the ball stolen from Combs. Stevens steals it back, but goes and over to the Falcons. Falcons setting up their offense. Swing it again. Makes nice move by number 24 again of Karsick. Nice little floater. Thompson bringing the ball up. 2:10 left in the first. 9-7 Falcons. Kenna Marino with a 3. It's long. Gosselin battling for the ball with Combs, and they're going to call with O'Brien. And they called the jump ball, and it is going to be Falcons ball. 2 minutes left in the first quarter. So inbound from O'Brien to Combs, back to O'Brien. Spartans are pressing. Falcons get through the press, swing it over to O'Brien. Back to Combs. Combs is wide open for a 3. That's going to be long. Rebound by Okarsick. Out to number 22. Manning. And into O'Brien again. O'Brien with a nice pass to number 15. And an Anwin foul on Jill Stevens. So nice moves underneath, below. And just a little bit late on the come over from Stevens. So 11-7. And Gosselin comes out, and Carolyn Harju is in. 1:33 left. It's a shot by number 15, and it's good. 12-7, Falcons. Thompson brings the ball up. Swings it around to Moreno. Moreno looking for some movement. Over to Thompson. Thompson to Harju. She cuts. She thought about it, kicks it back out to Moore. Moore to Thompson. Thompson begins to drive, kicks it to Stevens in the corner, out to Harju. She makes a move, knocked out of bounds by the Falcons, stripped away from Thompson. 7 seconds left on the shot clock, 1:05 left in the first quarter. Ball's into Moreno. Moreno spins. She's got 2 seconds on the shot clock, and Stevens doesn't get it off. So 57.6 seconds left. 12-7. Falcons comes with the ball. Over to O'Brien. Jill Stevens steps in front, or Allie Thompson steps in front. Knocked away by O'Brien, but a nice steal there by Thompson to give the Spartans an opportunity to do some damage here. So let's see. Moreno inbounds the ball to Harju, out to Thompson, to Moreno. 3 from the corner. It's off the top of the backboard. Combs with the rebound. Thompson's right up on her. And she kicks it out to number 15, swings it into Okarsick, out to 15. Over to Combs in the corner. She swings it out to 15, fakes the jumper, and makes a nice drive to the basket. 20 seconds left in the quarter. Grace Moore with the ball. Thompson comes up. She goes baseline with a little elbow from Combs. And so 11 seconds left in the quarter. Harju's going to bring it in from underneath. Out to Grace Moore, over to Allie Thompson, to Grace Moore, then to Kenna Moreno, into Harju, knocked away by O'Brien. Number 15 with a jumper at the end of the quarter, just off. So at the end of one, it's 14-7 Falcons. So a good quarter there. The Spartans were hanging tough. Got a little bit behind there. A couple and ones really hurt to spread the lead a bit. But it's still early and it's still quite manageable. So we'll see what the Spartans can do here to start the second quarter. It looks like it's going to be Grace Moore, Allie Thompson, and Carolyn Harju, Jill Stevens, and Talia Weiss as the 5 for the Spartans coming in. And we've got about 20 seconds left before the start of the second quarter. So in general, it's interesting that the Falcons are not pressing. They started that way, didn't quite go well, so they pulled back quite quickly. I wouldn't say the Spartans are pressing either. It's a bit of a half-court press. It's not a full-on kind of thing, and so we'll see what happens here and whether there's any changes for the Spartans as they go. All right. So white ball on the side, Spartans ball. So Weiss is going to inbound it. Looks like to Thompson in the backcourt, but we'll see how this goes. So Weiss into Thompson. She's got Combs on her. She looks around, surveying. Some movement underneath. And picked off by Jeanette. Up. And a nice leaning jumper a few feet from the basket there. Running jumper, if you will. Grace Moore up in a spinning move. Nice move by the basket there. Really nice pirouette. So we've got a little bit of a press. Weiss is up strong against 22 Manning. Manning over to 15. Minnechaug off of number 44's hands. Botas. And it is Spartans ball. 16-9, 7:18 left. Grace Moore with the ball. She's looking. She's got Jill Stevens on a nice cut blocked by number 15. Stevens gets the ball back. Tries to kick it back out to Thompson. And nice hustle play by Combs to grab it in front of Thompson. And Spartans get set up on D. Talia Weiss is on the top in this 1-2-2. Falcons swing it. Weiss back all the way across to Combs for three, wide open. Off there, Talia Weiss with a nice rebound. And a foul on Botas. So Weiss slid right on in there and grabbed the board. Let's see. 16-9 with 6:40. Weiss to inbound to Moore. Moore comes down. She goes straight into Jeanette. Weiss picks the ball up. Kicks it over to Stevens. Stevens with the dribble. Travel. Got caught up a little bit with number 24. Looks like Molten Bray and Moreno are coming in for Stevens and Thompson. So in the front of the zone now, or the press, is Moreno. Weiss on the left, Molten Bray, or Weiss on the right, Molten Bray on the left. Moreno makes a nice effort there, and good steal by Moreno. Kicks it down, knocked out of bounds by Combs. Moreno tried to get it down low to Weiss. Good thought. Spartan ball under the basket. Weiss inbounding. Right into Moore. Moore up and is fouled by Genote. So nice move there by Moore to use her quickness on Genote to get through there. So 2 shots for Moore. 16-9 Falcons. First one is off the front rim. So Moore's got one more here. Moore with the second one. It's up and good. So Spartans have a press. They're backing up a little. They're picking up about a third of the court. Falcons are swinging it. Around Moreno right on top. Over to Molten Bray. Into Botas, who tries to make a move on Moore. Good block by Moore. Harju with the rebound to Molten Bray. Molten Bray coming up the left side of the court, looking for somewhere to go with the ball. She swings it out to Moore. Moore swings it to Weiss. Weiss, nice move into this in. It gets hit, but no foul. So not quite sure what happened on that one. Looked like there was some contact, but the ref saw it otherwise. Falcons swing it nicely. They look around. Trapped in the corner. Weiss is over on the right-hand side. Over to O'Brien in the corner to Wysokes. Nice play by Moreno into Weiss. Caught from behind. It's a scrum on the ground, and it looks like a jump ball. I think it's Spartan ball. Let's see. No, it looks like it's Falcons ball. Okay, so looks like we've got a different kind of press here from the Spartans. 2-2-1. Falcons swing it, and the Falcons break through there. Moore comes up, swing it on through. Good take. Harju with the rebound out to Molten Bray. Into Harju. She swings it around to Molten Bray. Molten Bray into Harju, back to Molten Bray. Up with a shot and gets fouled on the body, according to the ref. So good ball movement there by the Spartans. And leads to a couple of free throws from Molten Bray. That's 3 fouls on the Falcons this quarter so far, none for the Spartans. So a couple more, and they're in the penalty, which would be good. Molten Bray on the first, and she's good. Nails that. 16-11. Spartans are hanging tough here. So one more for Molten Bray. See if she can swish it again. And she rolls it on in. So Spartans with their press. This press is tightened a little bit further. 24's got the ball of Karsick. Weiss slides up over to, and three-pointer by Wojtosik, fouled by Weiss. So she's going to have 3 shots. Wojtosik on the first one. And it's up and in. We've got a little mild heckling from the student section, but that's to be expected. So Wojtosik for her second. It's a little less mild heckling on this one, and who knows whether that was effective or not, but nonetheless, she back rims that one. And the third shot for Wojtosik. And the student section is getting a little rowdy. She front rims that. Weiss knocks it away from Wojtosik on the rebound. Moreno to Moore. Moore with the ball up top. She tries to thread the needle in, picked off by by Manning. And double dribble by O'Brien underneath. So press here from the Falcons, a little more than we've seen. Weiss into Moore, not a whole lot more. Weiss has the ball, bringing it up the court. She's looking for some help. Pick from Moreno over to Moore. Swings it to Moreno. Moreno to Harju. Harju comes across the top over to Moore. Moore to Molten Bray. Molten Bray tries to go baseline, and she is pushed by the Falcons player number 24 of Karsick out of bounds and forced a foul with the body. Combs coming back in for Karsick. Molten Bray is going to be inbounding into Weiss. She gets the ball, swings it to Harju. Harju to Moreno. Moreno looking for somebody cutting through. Molten Bray goes in, gets hit, and there's a block. Molten Bray took quite a tumble there. Tried to do part of a Euro step kind of thing, and looks like she kind of hurt her leg on the way through. A pretty decent collision there. So she seems to be holding the back of her leg. I'm sure that one's smarted. 17-12, 17-13. Molten Bray makes another foul. By the way, the Spartans are in the penalty. So 5 fouls on the Falcons, 1 on Spartans so far in this quarter. Molten Bray with the second one makes that one. 17-14 with 3:43 in the second. Good game here at East Long Meadow High School. Comes to inbound the ball to number 15. Spartans collapse down on her. She makes the pass to Manning, stolen by Moreno. And they called an over and back. Okay. All right. So Manning to inbound the ball, or Holden to inbound the ball to Wojtosik. Over to 15 in the corner. Manning to Wojtosik for 3. It's long. Moldenberry hunts down the rebound. Wojtosik tries to get it, but it's off. She's out of bounds, and it is going to be Spartans' ball. So inbound to Grace Moore. Grace Moore's got the ball. She's looking to make a move, but kicks it over to Thompson instead. Moore at the top of the key, makes a move, gets through, and they're saying she's traveling. Looked like there was some contact there, but no call there. So travel on Moore. Falcons inbound the ball. Thompson tried for the steal on Combs. Over to Janot to Manning. 15 in the corner. Harji tries to close out. She makes a nice move. Oh, wow. So that was up off the top of the backboard and in. You don't see that often. It was quite the lucky little shot there. But counts nonetheless. So 19-14 Falcons again, another and one opportunity. So 15 at the line, and she nails that. So 2014, Gosselin's coming in for Molten Bray, who is definitely hobbling after that drive to the basket. 2:54, 20-14 Falcons. Thompson into Moore. Moore looks like she was going to make a move, takes a 3. It's in and out. Gosselin is battling for the rebound with Manning. Gosselin comes up with a very nice hustle play there. Harju makes a move and is fouled by Manning. Or, sorry, fouled by Holden. And Holden is coming out, and Manning is coming in. So 2 shots for Carolyn Harju here, 20-14. There's the first one for Harju, and it is in. Good roll there. Nice touch from Carolyn Harju. 20-15. And second one is in as well. Very nicely done by Harju. 2016, 2:37 left. Combs to inbound the ball to 15. Spartans have a press. They're going deep. Good pass across to Manning. Nice block by Grace Moore. Beautifully done. Moreno back over to Moore. Timed that block perfectly. Moore with the ball. She swings over to Thompson in the corner. Thompson fakes it to Gosselin for 3. It's off the side of the rim. It's like Manning is bringing the ball up over to Combs. Combs to Wojtosik to Manning. Manning swings it around. She thought about a fake, makes a nice drive, and squirts on through for a layup. 22-16 with 1:55 left. Moore with the ball. Again, and see if she can use her athleticism against the much bigger Jeanette. 3-pointer from Kenna Moreno again misses. Combs on the rebound, dribbled it out of bounds, so it's Spartan ball under the basket. Inbounding is Harju. Harju looks for somebody. She swings it out to Moore. Moore makes the fake. Knocked away by Jeanette. Over to Harju. Harju over to Gosselin. Gosselin fakes, makes a nice move to the basket, drives hard and strong, and lays it up and in. Very nicely done. 22-18 with 1:26 left in the first half. Manning with the ball. She's dribbling, trying to get past Thompson. She swings it over to 15. Gosselin's up on her. Good defense from the Spartans. Really tough. Double team on Combs. Harju swings out. Euro step from Combs. Nicely done. It's her own rebound up and in. Got a box out on that one. That's a tough, good move from Combs. And way to follow her shot. Moore brings the ball up. She, again, is looking to come at the bigger Combs. Ball's knocked away in lots of ways, and it popcorns around, and Moreno comes up with it. 46 seconds left in the first half. Over to Thompson. Thompson looking for some movement. She swings it around to Moreno. Moreno to Moore. Moore gets a pick from Harju, tries to free her up. No cuts through. Moreno tries to cut through, and it's picked off by Jeanette. Wojtosik comes down. Over to Manning. Manning slows it up just a little bit. Matosic swings it to Manning and looked like she traveled there, but got the ball down. Swings it in to Jeanette. Three-pointer from Combs is off. Rebound by Manning. And a foul by Thompson. 5.5 seconds left. Spartans got to work the boards better. Can't give them those shots. Many extra attempts there. So 5.5 seconds left. The foul was on Thompson. And shot from Manning is up and good. 25-18 Falcons. O'Brien checks in the last 5 seconds. Student section is now full on rowdy. And the rebound is long. Moreno makes a nice steal. Up to Gosselin with 1 second left. She does her best to get it somewhere close to the basket. And obviously a little short. That would have been a miraculous shot there. So at the end of the first half, it is 25-18 for the Falcons. We will see you back here in about 10 minutes. Okay, everybody, welcome back. We have 1 minute before the start of the second half. Again, to catch you up, 25 to 18 for the Falcons. Looks like the Spartans are starting with their same five: Grace Moore, Grace Moulton Bray, Allie Thompson, Emma Goslin, and Kenna Moreno. Okay, 5 seconds before the half is supposed to start. We are sans the Falcons on the court, and here they come now. And it looks like it's going to be Spartans ball on the side, Grace Moulton Bray to inbound. And it's a 7-point game, so it is anybody's game right now. So we'll see how the Spartans battle their way through this. Much better game than the first time around. So Moulton Bray into Thompson. Thompson surveying, looking for a teammate. They get a double pick up top. Kicks it over to Moulton Bray. Moulton Bray makes a move. It's stolen by Giannette. Kicked away by Moore. No call there. Warshawski gets it over to number 11. Holden for a banked in three to start the half. Thompson over to Moreno. Moreno back to Thompson. Thompson bringing the ball up. Looking around, she swings it over to Moore. Moore surveying, cuts through from Grace Moulton Bray. Nice cut. Oh, and just misses the lay-in. A nicely designed kind of maneuver there. Looks like it was an over and back. No, I guess not over and back. They had never made it over, according to the ref. Into Giannette, misses the bunny. Rebound by Grace Moulton Bray. Passes it over, tries to get it to Thompson. Knocked away. Moreno's got it to Moore. So a little choppy beginning here for everybody. Gonna have to slow it down and start it over. Moreno with the ball, looking around. Teammates are kind of standing around. They are moving it over to Moore. Moore across to Thompson. Thompson makes a move, cuts in off the front of the rim. Rebound by Moreno. Goslin looks to make a move here. Kicks it underneath to Thompson. It's knocked away by Cronin, number 15. I was told that's her last name. Chesky over to Cronin for three. And it's an air ball and hits the end line, so Spartans ball. So Thompson to inbound. The Falcons are pressing. Thompson's looking for somebody. She's surveying and gets it to Goslin in time. Goslin looks around, gets it to Moreno. Moreno's got some room to roam. Coming up from behind, but gets it off to Moulton Bray. Moulton Bray to Moreno. Over to Thompson. Thompson's looking. Spartans are all spread out around the top, cutting through. Moreno tries to get it through. Knocked down by Wachowski. Moore slithers her way through the lane and up and in with a nice up and under. 27-20 Falcons. Manning with the, or Holden with the ball over to Ofarsik, who gets it back to Holden. Holden into Giannette, makes a move, kicks it back out, swings it around to Ofarsik. Short, gets her own rebound. Over to Manning, another short one. And Goslin with the rebound and gets fouled by Giannette. Nice rebound by Goslin there. Push on Giannette, according to the ref. Thompson to inbound. Moreno comes sprinting for the ball, and she's got one-on-one with Wachowski. Wachowski makes the slap away, but Moreno keeps it, gets it to Thompson. Thompson comes across half line over to Moulton Bray. Moulton Bray looks for cutters. Over to Moore. Moore's at the top. Tries to make a move on Giannette. Slapped away by Giannette. Over to Thompson. Thompson's looking around. 10 seconds left on the shot clock to Moreno. Moreno's looking for a move. Moulton Bray's got it on the top. And doesn't look like they're going to get a shot off. No. So Spartans lost track of time there just a little bit. O'Brien comes in for Giannette. And Holden is going to inbound the ball over to Wachowski. Swings it to O'Brien. O'Brien to Wachowski. Moreno comes across and forces a traveling on the part of Wachowski. So Waltonbury into Thompson. Heisek calls out a play for the Spartans. Moore swings it to Moreno. Moreno sets a pick on O'Brien. Nothing doing. Thompson tries to get it to Moore, and she's egged when she's agged. So Falcons ball inbounding. Wojtosik into Manning. Or sorry, to Holden. Holden makes the nice play. Good steal by Thompson. Nice save by Moore. Thompson with the ball. Swings it down to Gosselin underneath. Gosselin falls down. No call. Kept in bounds by the Falcons. And Grace Moltenbury steps on the line out of bounds. So good idea. Like Emma felt a little contact, but looks like she just went down. Maybe tripped a little bit. And so no call there. Combs inbounds the ball to O'Brien. O'Brien to Ofarsik. Ofarsik into Wojtosik. She swings it. Doesn't swing it. Looks to Ofarsik over to Wojtosik. Drops it down to O'Brien. Good defense by Moore and Thompson and Gosselin. Wojtosik with the three. It's an air ball. Kept in. Gosselin, and there's a scrum and there's a foul on O'Brien, it looks like, for the Falcons. Good hustle by Emma Thompson. Good hustle and good defense by the Spartans. Scrappy. That's what you want to see. So 27-20, 3:41 left in the third. Thompson into Moreno, back to Thompson. Thompson looking around. They're setting up an offense. Kicks it over to Moreno. Moreno to Moore. Moore looks down. She makes a move. Swings it back out to Moreno. Moreno fakes a three to Gosselin. 4-3 off the front of the rim. O'Brien makes the solid rebound into Varsik. Makes a move on Gosselin. Good defense there. Good help there by Moreno. Knocked away by Thompson. 3:15 left in the third quarter. Timeout by the Falcons. So, again, a 7-point game. It was 7 points at the half, and we are still at that margin. Spartans are hanging tough. Certainly looks like on offense they're going to keep moving the ball and try to get it in through. And there's some good cutting happening, and they've just got to convert those shots underneath. That's the key here, is that they're making some nice moves. They're using each other well, and they just got to finish. So that's what it comes down to. So we'll see. In terms of fouls, the Falcons have 2 fouls thus far this quarter, none for the Spartans. Again, 3:15 left in the third quarter. The Spartans are going to have to just keep chipping away at this margin. It's certainly very, very doable. And so we'll see how we go. So it's Falcons ball on the side. Wojtosik is getting the ball in. And she kicks it to Osarsik with Moreno up on her. Thompson's up on her as well. She bounces it off of Moreno's foot. And it looks like they're on the ground. It's a bit of a scrum. Wojtosik gets it off to O'Brien. Again, scrappy D here, and that's going to be an over and back on the Falcons. So Spartans ball on the side. Grace Moltenbury to inbound the ball. Moltenbury looking. She tries to get it to Moreno, but momentum was going the other way. Wojtosik drives on Thompson. Good block by Thompson. And a foul by Moltenbury. Looks like a push with the body is apparently what he's calling. That's a hold. So Falcons ball underneath, comes to inbound. She's looking. She kicks it out to Wojtosik, swings it over to Ofarsik, to Combs, into Cronin, and up and under. Nice move by Cronin. Allie Thompson with the ball coming across, coming up to midcourt. She gets it over to Kenna Moreno. Moreno looks. She's got Molten Bray, who's coming off a pick. Grace Moore for three from the corner. It's long. Allie Thompson grabs the rebound. She's looking for a cutter. She swings it over to Molten Bray. Molten Bray's got a pick from Gosselin, another pick from Gosselin. She floats it into the corner to Moreno. 6 seconds left on the shot clock. Molten Bray throws up a wild three there. And Thompson tries to get it, but nothing hit the backboard or the rim. And so it's a shot clock violation. Carolyn Harju is in for Emma Gosselin. 1:59 left in the third quarter, 29-20 Falcons. And Combs to inbound the ball. Swings it over to Manning. Manning has got a press. Smith into Cronin and then to Jeanette for an easy lay-in. Thompson with the ball with 1:43. Over to Molten Bray. Back to Thompson. Thompson to Molten Bray looking for a cutter. She had Moreno, but Harju gets it into Molten Bray, and Molten Bray's fouled on a nice little spin move and shot. So Molten Bray got two shots, 1:29 left. First one for Grace, and it's up and in. Nice. Looks like Talia Weiss is going to be coming in for Grace Molten Bray after the free throw. And the second one is up and in. So Weiss comes in for Molten Bray. They've got a full court press here. Combs is taking the ball in. She swings it out. Moore makes a nice play, knocks it away, but can't quite intercept it. They're going to try it again. 1:28, 31-22 Falcons. Moreno's on Smith. Smith makes a move back to Combs. Thompson is on Combs. She's got Weiss over to Cronin. Weiss with a little bit of a push. It's going to be Falcons ball on the side. So Falcons ball on the side. Smith to take it in. Okay, into Jeanette to Smith. Smith looks into Combs. Combs surveys, gets it to Jeanette. Jeanette looks to take that shot. Passes it up and goes hard to the basket. Pass Moore. Moore with the ball coming up. She looks like she's going to try to take Jeanette. She attempts to and takes an extra step there according to the ref to travel. She had the right idea, but it did look like she got a little caught up in the end there and had to take that extra step. Ball into Smith. Smith across to Cronin. Back to Combs. Combs looks around. Knocked away by Moreno to Weiss. Into Thompson for two. 33-24. Good steal there. Good defense there. Combs tries to dribble by three players. She doesn't. Thompson gets it, then throws it away. Up to Manning. Manning stops, gets it to Smith, and blocked by Moore. Not quite sure. I guess she got her on the arm there. 24 was on Thompson. So it was a clean block, but I guess Thompson got her on the arm or on the body. So Smith has two shots, 29 seconds left, 33-24 Falcons. First one for Smith. And it's good. So 10-point lead for the Falcons. So let's see if the Spartans can get something going off of this free throw. Smith up, and it is in and out. Moore with the rebound. Jeanette is on her. And Moore looks like she's bringing it up, looking around, looking for Thompson. Thompson in, and they carry on Thompson. It's the first carry of the game they've called. So 16 seconds left. Falcons up by 10. Combs inbounds it to Smith. Smith over to Jeanette. Weiss on Jeanette. Knocked away by Moreno. Moreno to Moore. Moore's, there's 7 seconds left to Harju, to Moore. 4 seconds left. Moore's got the ball. Pick it up. Harju for 3, and it's off the backboard. So the end of the third quarter, it is Minnechaug 34, East Longmeadow 24. So the Spartans are, going to need a little burst here. They got some, some points to make up here. So they're going to have to play in some good D. They've only given up 34 points thus far. They just got to convert when they get in the lane. And so, 10 points is certainly doable. But they're going to have to keep getting some good stops on defense and then converting those shots in the lane. So Falcons ball to start the fourth on the side. For the Spartans, it's Moreno, Moore, Weiss, Thompson, and Harju. For the Falcons, it's Giannette, Cronin, Combs, Smith, and Manning. So Combs to bring the ball in. So got some pressure. And it's into Giannette. Good pass. Blocked by Moore and then followed in by Cronin on a good anticipation there. Moore looks to try to make a move on Giannette. Over to Weiss. Weiss to Thompson. Thompson thought about it. Hits it over to Harju. Harju's looking. Weiss cuts through. Thompson to Moreno. Moreno cuts through to Weiss. Weiss looks, makes a move in and up and in and gets fouled. Good move by Weiss there. So she's going to have 2 shots at the line. So 2 shots for Talia Weiss here. Here's the first one. It is up and just a little bit hard off the back rim. So Jill Stevens comes in for Carla Harju and Grace Moulton-Bray in for Allie Thompson. Weiss at the line again for her second. See if she can swish this one. It's up and in and out. That one was pretty far down, but such is life. Okay, so Spartans retreat to defense. They pick up somebody, Smith fakes a 3 into Giannette, kicks it out over to Manning. Manning with the jumper and she nails it. Weiss to inbound to Moreno. Moreno's got the ball. It's a 14-point lead for the Falcons. Swings it to Weiss. Weiss is looking around. Gets it to Moulton-Bray in the corner. Moulton-Bray for 3, and it's off the front of the rim up to Manning. Weiss in pursuit. Stops and misses the layup. Good rebound by Jill Stevens. Stevens over to Weiss. Weiss is looking, pushing the ball hard. Over to Grace Moulton-Bray. Moulton-Bray fakes, and she is fouled by Smith. So on the floor, so no shots there. 6:39 left. 38-24 Falcons. Weiss to inbound underneath the basket. She's looking for somebody open. Right up into Jill Stevens. Jill to Grace for a nice, easy little bunny. She misses that one. Tries to go up and under. Giannette is blocked. And the Spartans retreat on defense. Combs with the ball. Looking around. Finds Cronin. Cronin into Giannette. Kicks it out to Cronin for 3. And it's off. Rebound by Moulton-Bray. Moulton-Bray bringing it up slowly but surely. Smith jumps out on her to Grace Moore. Moore looks like she's got some room. She kicks it over to Moreno for 3. Misses it. Gets her own rebound, or almost gets her own rebound. Back up to Moreno. Misses the layup. Good follow there, but just couldn't quite get it to go. Combs off of her leg to Giannette. Weiss helps out. Into Cronin. Look like some steps there, but no call. Giannette makes a move. Weiss slides over. Smith with the ball over to Combs. Combs into Giannette. She makes a move on Moore, up, in, and under. So 40-24 Falcons. Spartans are going to need to do something here pretty quickly. So Moore with the ball on top. Weiss cuts through, clears out. Moore goes up and is fouled on the floor. It's like on Giannette, I believe. Yeah, block with Thompson in for Moreno. And a couple subs for the Falcons as well. Farsick and Wychosik come back in for the Falcons. Weiss to Thompson, the inbound. Thompson looks around, moves around the top of the key over to Grace Moltenbray. Moltenbray to Moore. Moore makes the cut in. Another one on the floor, fouled by Giannette again. Not quite sure how many that is. Got to be at least 4, and I think she's coming out for O'Brien. So, again, getting some good cuts through and getting some good penetration. Just got to finish off these plays. Weiss tries to inbound it to Moore. It gets knocked away by Giannette. Quick timeout by the Falcons. Okay. 4:54 left in the fourth. Down 16. Falcons ball coming out of the timeout. 4 fouls on the Falcons, none on the Spartans at the moment this quarter. There's some time, but the Spartans are going to have to start kicking it into gear, and in particular, start hitting some of these shots. They're playing some good D. They're making some nice moves through the lane and through the zone. Good movement on offense, but they're just not getting the ball to fall, and that's what they're going to have to do here to make it work. So the Spartans got a press going on here. Falcons are spread out, and we're going to see where they go with this. Weiss is on the ball. Combs is throwing it in, tipped by Weiss, over to Wychosik to Manning. Manning loses the ball. Over to Combs. Combs fakes. Good block, or a nice defense by Weiss there to tip it away. Over to Moltenbray. Moltenbray a little bit behind Moore. Moore makes a nice play to keep it hold of it. Swings it to Weiss. Weiss drives the basket. Good pass over to Stevens, but like a little low, and she missed it. So good idea. Just probably needed a little more of a bounce pass there, but sub in here. Cronin's coming in for O'Brien. Spartans again are in a press. So Manning with the ball, back to Combs, back to Manning. Thompson on her. Manning up to Cronin. Cronin looks. She's got Wychosik out to Combs. They break the press successfully there. Wychosik to Combs. Combs thought about a 3. Over to Cronin in the corner. She makes a move on Moore and steps out of bounds. I think. He called a foul on Moore. Okay, didn't see that one. But all right. Anyways, so Cronin, nope. Combs is going to inbound the ball under the Spartans basket. 4:09 to go. 40-24. Wychosik with the ball, gets it to Combs in the corner. She mishandles it, and it's out of bounds. Spartans ball. Got to start converting some of these girls. So Moore with the ball. She's picking up a little bit of speed here. Gets it to Thompson. Thompson looks around to Weiss. Weiss looks in. And we got a block on Ofarsik. Number 24, Thompson went down pretty hard. Seems to be okay. A little bump and a bruise there. And that is 5 fouls. So the Spartans are in the bonus. And Thompson is on the line. So 3:49 left. 40-24. Thompson with the first one. It is off the side of the rim. Emma Gosselin in for Grace Moulton-Bray. Thompson for the second. Need these free throws. Or need this one for sure. See if she can nail this. It's up and off the back again. Good box out by Cronin there to Wojtosik. And that's should have been a travel, but she was able to maintain control of it, I guess. And Afarsek cuts through the lane and is fouled by, I think, Thompson. Let's see what the ref says. Yeah. That probably 4 on Thompson. I think Grace Moulton-Bray is coming back in. So Farsik up for the first one and rolls it in. Moulton-Bray and Moreno for Thompson and Weiss. 3:37 left. Farsik hits the second one. And the Falcons are up 18. So Moreno up to Gosselin. She's wide open. She goes hard to the basket, gets fouled, and just rolls it out. Would have been a nice and one there. But good take, good move in there. And good to see Emma Gosselin wide open and get that ball down to her. First one for Gosselin is up and in. Moulton-Bray comes out, Thompson back in, and looks like Weiss is coming in for Gosselin after the shot. It's up and in, and Weiss is coming in. So Manning to inbound the ball. It's 42-26. O'Brien gets the ball up to Cronin. Cronin over to Giannette. Giannette with the jumper. It's way off. And saying the ball went off Weiss's hand out of bounds. Wojtosik's going to inbound the ball. She looks, surveys. She's got Cronin. Cronin makes a move on Stevens. Makes a move. Nice defense from Kenna Moreno. Gets the rebound. Stevens back to Moreno. Moreno looking around to Thompson. Thompson looks. Grace Moore's cut through. Nice move up and in, but misses the layup. Tough one there. Would have been a nice layup, but Talia Weiss on the ball. Giannette's there. And Stevens is on her. Weiss up on Cronin. Cronin into Ofarsik. She makes a move through the lane, left, up and in. Past Stevens. Thompson inbounds the ball, 44-26. Time is running out on the Spartans here. 18-point lead. Moreno with the ball. Swings it to Grace Moore. Moore tries to send it through. A little miscommunication between her and Stevens. A little too far. White ball off of a Falcon's foot. 2:27 left, and Coach Heisek takes a timeout for the Spartans. And so the Spartans have quite a bit of work to do here to get back into this. It's going to be pretty tough, but they're going to keep scrapping. They're down 18 with 2:27. Let's see how they go from here. Again, making some good cuts, etc. It's just some of those coming through, just not able to convert. And I think that's what's killing them in this game. They've done a pretty good job holding the Falcons to 44 points. Pretty sure their season average is probably more than that. And the Spartans are well below their season average with 26 points tonight. The referees are cajoling them ever so slightly to get back in the game. And here they come. So, Spartans ball. Allie Thompson inbound. Out to Grace Moore. Grace Moore thought about a three, gets it to Grace Moulton-Bray. She launches a three, and she nails it. So 44-29, 15-point lead. Spartans are up, playing tight D. They need a turnover here. Grace Moore tries to get there, almost. Cronin sees O'Brien cutting across. O'Brien goes up for the layup and is fouled by Stevens. Good break of the press by the Falcons there. A couple of passes, and they were able to maneuver around. 2 for O'Brien here. First one is up and short off the front of the rim. So the Spartans are going to need for sure to get this rebound, and then they've got to start, again, jacking up some threes here to get back in this game. O'Brien with the second one, and it is a swish. So Thompson to Moore. Moore's got the ball. She's picking up a head of steam. She slows down, gets it to Thompson. They're waiting for Molten Bray to come through. Can't get it. Moore puts the ball for a 3. It's a little long. Manning gets the rebound over Thompson. Thompson to Cronin, and they are content to use some clock. O'Brien screams for the ball, makes a move. On the ground, there's a foul by Molten Bray. Spartans have 4 fouls, so they're not in the penalty yet. So Manning to inbound. She looks. She's got Wojtowski back to Manning. Manning back to Wojtowski to Manning, and just shoots it right on past her. Molten Bray to inbound to Moore. Moore is going to pick up a head of steam here, see if she can do something with it. She looks. She's got Moreno and Stevens. They collide in. The timeout was taken by the Falcons coach while they had quickly grabbed the ball. So 1:22 left, 45-29. Not quite sure what happened on that because we had 2 Spartans that ended up in the same spot. Okay. So I think one zigged and one zagged, but the result was that unfortunately it didn't quite get to the basket on that one, and were kind of stymied by themselves on that. So 1:22 left, 16-point lead for the Falcons, and the Falcons are going to have the ball under their own basket, and obviously the Spartans are going to be pressing and trying to get the ball back. Need a steal or 2 or 3 or 4 in order to get back, but you got to start with 1, and then you got to get some quick points. So on the court, we've got Moore, Weiss, Moreno, Thompson, and Stevens. And here we go. So inbound from Manning. Manning looks and gets it to Wojtowski. She falls down. Weiss ties her up. Oh, doesn't tie her up. They let it go. Then Cronin breaks free. Gets it to Giannette. Over to Wojtowski, who's got the ball on the top. She swings. Nope, she pulls it back out to Cronin. 1:05 left. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Back to Cronin. Cronin over to Manning. Manning swings through. Looks for somebody open. Cronin launches a 3. It's short. Battle for the rebound. Moreno and Manning tie it up. And it is Spartans ball. 47.5 seconds left. So see if the Spartans can get a quick one and then start pressing again. So Moreno into Thompson. Thompson brings it up. Looking for some movement. Gets it to Grace Moore in the corner. Moore swings around, gets the ball stolen away. Wojtowski has it. And that is going to pretty much close it out. Stepped on the end line. Some good trapping there by Thompson and Weiss. Thompson inbound with 30 seconds left to Moreno. Moreno over to Weiss. Weiss turns and looks. Trying to find somebody open to Moreno. Moreno to Stevens. Stevens back to Thompson. Thompson drives, goes up, and in. Nice take by Allie Thompson. 11 seconds left, 45-31. The Falcons are going to take this one. See what the final score ends up being, but 2 seconds left, 1 second, and that is the game. Final score from East Longmeadow High School, the Minnechaug Falcons 45, the East Longmeadow Spartans 31. Have a good night, everyone.